What is up, my bees? It is me, back at it again with some more Pokemon Silver. Last time we did the tutorial. That's pretty much it. Went to New Bark Town and we got ourselves a Boozer. Yeah, that's right. I guess I should have. Boozer the Cyndaquil. That's our boy. Yeah, it is a boy. Alright, that's pretty cool. So now we ought to head up to see Mr. Pokemon. Oh, and I realized last time I didn't talk about Hoothoot or the starter Pokemon, so I'll do that now. Hoothoot, oh gosh. Hoothoot I used my first time playing through Johto, which was Soul Silver, I think. I mean, I only used it because my brother used it, and he was like, oh, it's really cool. But I really did not like Hoothoot. Like, Pidgey's an option right away, so I don't know why you would go with Hoothoot when Pidgey's an option. But at the same time, like, Hoothoot has a better special defense. I'd probably give it a 3.5 out of 10. I really am not a fan of Hoothoot. Then the other starters, Totodile is very good offensively. He can kind of take a hit, but it's not his specialty. And this actually goes for the Cyndaquil line as well. They're both pretty good Pokemon, but they're not amazing at taking hits, but they're very good offensively. And so, I don't know, that's pretty much all there is to them. I'm gonna widescreen it like that. Totodile's water and Cyndaquil's fire. That's pretty much it. And I'd probably give them both a 9 out of 10. You know, Pokemon eat berries. Well, my Pokemon got healthier by eating a berry. Here, I'll share this with you. Alright, we received a berry. That's nice. Check trees for berries. They just drop right off. And then... Alright, and then Chikorita. I don't like Chikorita. I made that clear... Oh, wild encounter. I made that clear in the first episode. I am not a fan of Chikorita. Like, I really do not like it. It's supposed to be tanky, but it's a pure grass type, which, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I don't know why. I'm just not a fan of that line of Pokemon. I'll give it a 4 out of 10, being generous, because I recognize that it does have some uses. Because I like the Bulbasaur line. Like, I love the Bulbasaur line, and they're defensive. Who else is defensive? I don't mind the Turtwig line. And the Chespin line I don't mind. But anyway, let's talk about the Pokemon on this new route. Here we have Kakuna. He, or it. This one's a he, but Kakuna evolves from another Pokemon you can find on this route, Weedle. And then it's kind of the same case with Rattata, except it's not able to be used as like a move slave. It's not able to be used as a move slave, so that's a bit of a problem. It has a decent typing of Bug and Poison, and it learns some pretty decent moves. And I just don't necessarily have a problem with it. I just think there are better bug types out there. So I'll give it a 4 out of 10. Because I feel like it's slightly better at being an early game attacker than Rattata is. But at the same time, it doesn't have the practical use. And another Pokemon we can find on here, Caterpie and Metapod. I say them together because Caterpie evolves into Metapod. Their final form is pretty much the same with Weedle, except it's... Gosh, I'm not completely sure, but I believe that line is faster, but is slightly worse at taking hits. But I'm not 100% sure. I'm not as big a fan just because they don't have as high of attack, that's definitely for sure, as Beedrill does. Oops. They don't have as high attack as Beedrill does, so that's a bit of a problem, but I don't know, they still have good early game use, so I'd give them a 3.5 out of 10. Alright, and right here we have a house. Mr. Pokemon's house. Alright, so let's go and check this tree real quick. It's a Psunkur berry. Alright, we got that berry. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's head on in and... Hello, you must be James. Professor Elm said that you would visit. This is what I want Professor Elm to examine. Receive the mystery egg. Put it in the key pocket. I know a couple who run a Pokemon daycare service. They gave me that egg. I was intrigued, so I sent mail to Professor Elm. For Pokemon evolution, Professor Elm is the authority. Even Professor Oak here recognizes that. If my assumption is correct, Professor Elm will know it. Aha, so you're James. I'm Oak, a Pokemon researcher. I was just visiting my old friend, Mr. Pokemon. I heard you were running an errand for Professor Elm, so I waited here. Oh, what's this? A rare Pokemon. Let's see. I see. I understand why Professor Elm gave you a Pokemon for this errand. To researchers like Professor Elm and I, Pokemon are our friends. He saw that you would treat your Pokemon with love and care. Ah, you seem to be dependable. How would you like to help me out? See, this is the latest version of the Pokédex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. And with that, we received a Pokédex. Go meet many kinds of Pokemon and complete that Pokédex. Alright, will do, boss. But I've stayed too long. I have to get to Goldenrod for my usual radio show. James, I'm counting on you. Alright, you are returning to Professor Elm? Here, your Pokemon should have some rest. Aw, thanks, bud. I'm depending on you. Alright. With that, Mr. Pokemon's depending on us. Oh. What up? Hello? James? It's Disaster. It's just terrible. What should I do? Oh no. Please get back here now. Click. Oh. What, did he get murdered? Okay, not really. That'd be... oh gosh. Come to think of it, there is one Pokemon I did forget on this route. Well, two technically. But those Pokemon are Ladybug and Spinarak. I say one, but two technically, because Ladybug is exclusive to Gold, I believe, and Spinarak is exclusive to Silver. I'll put a note if I'm wrong about that, but I think that's correct. So, both of them are pretty much the same Pokemon. Gosh, they're not good is the problem. Spinarak is a little faster, and Ladybug can take hits a little better, but their defense stats and speed stats are so abysmal that it's not even worth your time, like, picking one up. Like, I can't even, like, with the other bug types on that route, and Sentret and Rattata, I can recommend them for early game use, but Spinarak and Ladybug are, like, I can't even give them that. So, I'd probably give them a 2 out of 10. Alright, well, let's head back to New Bark Town. You got a Pokemon at the lab. What a waste. A wimp like you. Don't you get what I'm saying? Well, I too have a good Pokemon. I'll show you what I mean. Alright, this mysterious boy we saw peering into the lab earlier wants to battle us. Of course, he's gonna have Totodile, which just so happens to be the one that our little Boozer is weak to. How kind. That's so nice of you. Gosh, what a dick. Alright, so assuming you've been battling wild Pokemon on the way, which you probably have, this fight won't be that hard for you. Oh shit. We'll just have to keep whittling him down. See, he's almost dead already. And there you go. Alright. And Totodile's down. Boozer's gonna go to level 9. Pretty sick. This guy was defeated. Humph, are you happy you won? My name is Question mark, question mark, question mark. I'm going to be the world's greatest Pokemon trainer. I don't think that's actually his name, but might just be me. Well, let's just head back down Route 29 to see the good professor. It's fruit-bearing tree. Hey, it's berry. Obtained berry. Put the berry in the item pocket. Alright, here we are back in New Bark Town. Alright, here we are back in New Bark Town. And let's go ahead and visit the professor. I heard a Pokemon was stolen here. I was just getting some information from Professor Elm. Apparently it was a young male with long red hair. What? You battled a trainer like that? Did you happen to get his name? Well, he... I'm pretty sure that's what he said his name was. Okay, not really. Not gonna be that guy. It's the name of my rival in the real world, so I only think it's fitting. Okay, so John was his name. Thanks for helping my investigation. What do you got, Elm? James, this is terrible. Oh yes, what was Mr. Pokemon's big discovery? Let's hand the mystery egg to Elm. This? But, is it a Pokemon egg? Oh my. That was a bad voice crack. Anyway, if it is a great discovery. What? Professor Oak gave you a Pokedex? James, is that true? That's incredible. He's superb at seeing the potential of people as trainers. Wow, James, you may have what it takes to become the champion. You seem to be getting on great with Pokemon, too. You should take the Pokemon Gym Challenge. Closest gym would be the one in Violet City. James, the road to the championship will be the long one. Before you leave, make sure that you talk to your mom. What the Whatever. James, use these on your Pokedex quest. James received Pokeballs. To add to your Pokedex, you have to catch Pokemon. Throw Pokeballs at wild Pokemon to get them. James put the Pokeball in the ball pocket. Alright, let's go ahead and visit our mom, just telling her, hey, we're going on a journey. Wow, that's a cute Pokemon. Where did you get it? So you're leaving on an adventure. Okay, I'll help too, but what can I do for you? I know, I'll save money for you. On a long journey, money's important. Do you want me to save your money? No. Be careful. Pokemon are your friends. You need to work as a team. Now go on. I know it seems a little cold-hearted that I just told her to not help me with the only part of the journey she feels she can do. Trust me, she'll just call you and be like, oh, hey, I was out shopping and I accidentally spent some of your money, but I sent it to you, don't worry. Then she gives you crappy items that you already have like a billion of. Who's this guy? I've seen you a couple times. How many Pokemon have you caught? Would you like me to show you how to catch Pokemon? No, thank you. Oh, fine then. Anyway, if you want to catch Pokemon, you have to walk a lot. No, really? Gosh. Now, I know that last time I said that I would catch a Sentret and use it for a little bit, but no, I think I've changed my mind on that. I can't say I'm too keen on the idea anymore. Just, I looked into who I'm going to use for my team, and one of the said Pokemon is pretty early on, so I hope that's not like a spoiler or anything. But one of them's pretty early on, so I just don't feel like it'd be of any use except for experience hogging to add a Sentret. Not like we can find any... Not like we can find one anyway. It's just Pidgeys here. So, we'll move on. And we never went through here before, I realized, so we'll just head up. And right here, Route 43, I believe. Route 46, okay. There actually are a couple of Pokemon up here. I just didn't want to come up here last time. But there are a couple of Pokemon we haven't seen yet up here. One being Geodude. Alright, so Geodude is a very reliable Pokemon offensively. Now, he has very high physical attack and very high physical defense, but he has really crap low special defense, and he's a rock ground type, so he's quad weak to both grass and water, which are both special types. So he can't take a special hit for like anything, but offensively he's very useful, and I actually considered using one on my team, but I realized I have no one to trade with or a link cable. Actually, I might have a link cable. I'd have to dig really deep for it, though. Anyways, yeah, I actually really like Geodude. I'd give it a 7 out of 10, easy. Alright, we'll just finish this battle here. Alright. Let's see if we can find any of the other new Pokemon. What do we have here? We have Spearow! Now, Spearow is an alternative bird Pokemon to Pidgey, if you don't like Pidgey. He's about the same. Well, the stat distribution is different, but it's the same gist. Very fast, hits hard, and I don't know, I feel Spearow is respectable, but I just prefer Pidgey to Spearow. That's just a personal thing, so I'd give it a 5.5 out of 10. And I don't know if you can get it in gold or silver version, but in Pokemon Crystal version, you can find Phanpy here, who has become somewhat of a meme thanks to Chugga Conroy. It's like only in the morning and a 5% chance, but it's a pure ground type. It has high HP and high attack. It's very reliable, and there's really not much else to say about it. It's just a really good Pokemon, so I'd easily give it an 8 out of 10. Alright, so let's head on over to Cherry Grove. Alright, so after me humming along to that really catchy music, I think this is a good place to end it off. Next time on Pokemon Silver, we'll head up to Violet City and see what Elm was saying about the gyms. Alright, see you guys then.